So what we're gonna do here, guys, I know I kind of said this to you guys, and some of you guys will love this. Some of you guys might hate this, but some of you guys will love this, I think. I looked up the #1 Jeff on the leaderboards, the current best Jeff in the game. And for those of you guys that don't play this game, maybe this is for you, Floppy. Jeff is, I hate him. He's the bane of my existence. When I see him on the team, even if I win with him and they play well, I avoid them for next game. And I think that's the majority of people, because Jeffs just stink. They just stink. I mean, they're bad. Even when they're good, they're bad. And yes, people will be like, oh, you need 2 support ults, but you really don't necessarily need 2 support ults, but it helps a ton. And there's nothing worse than they use a support ult, then you use a support ult, and then they use one after theirs ends, and then you don't have one. And then Jeff ults, and let's say you're standing in like a cloak and dagger ult, you just get, because cloak and dagger ult is doing damage to your entire team, and then meanwhile Jeff's like, oh, it's my time to ult. He eats the cloak and dagger. Meanwhile, you're standing in cloak and dagger ult that is healing the other team, and you're taking damage, or at least you're standing near it and you're taking damage, and you're down a support because Jeff has eaten their cloak and dagger. So your one support is probably just getting dove or dying, and then your Jeff is like running away, probably dying, probably not even getting a successful ult. The point is, the character used to be the best, one of the best in the game if you want to like hard carry individually, and then they nerfed him and they ruined him kind of, but it's okay. It's good that they ruined him. He is a miserable specimen right now, and people play him to try to be different or try to have like, they have like a humiliation fetish or humiliation kink or something like that. I don't know. Would you let me clap? You can clap all you want, dude. What are we talking about? A stupid question. Why would I not let you clap? That's dumb. Okay, but I looked up the #1 Jeff officially is this person that I can't show you guys because his tracker is private. I don't know if there's a way I could do this. Maybe you guys could tell me. This is the #1 Jeff, Monkey. This P2MG guy threw multiple of my games, but he's somehow the #2 Jeff. He's eternity right now, so he's better than me. I don't even know, whatever. And then this person is the highest ranked currently Jeff with a better win rate than this guy. And I don't know if that's a Jeff win rate or like, I don't know exactly how this works, but I think I want to watch this guy because in terms of Jeff, he looks like a better Jeff and he's a higher rank, and he does have a ton of time on Jeff. So technically it's the #3 Jeff. But I think it's worth watching this one because his win rate's kind of crazy. Look at this guy. Yeah, we love having a Jeff sensors. Jeff's the best ever. We love Jeff. He's great. This season alone, this person has played almost 70 hours. They're rank 161, 151 in eternity, which is very good. Like, this person is a top 150-ish player, top 2. Do you know who this person is, Sigmund? I've never heard of him. I've never even seen this person's name before, but now we're here. Just this season alone, 284 games and won 163, and that's good. Win rate's well above 50%. I want to watch how this dude plays. Like, I'm actually kind of interested because I actually hate Jeff, but this dude could make me change my mind with his win rate. But who knows? Maybe he's getting carried. I don't think he could be. Yeah, look at this freak. I mean, in the nicest way possible. I hate this guy. I hate him. I'm sure he's great at the game. He looks sick. He's probably insane. I hate his character selection. Iron Man's annoying. Wanda's annoying. You play Rocket. But he's Jeff, and Jeff's a pretty mechanical player. Like, his all-time win rate on Jeff is still above 50%. I'm surprised it's honestly not higher with how much better Jeff used to be back then. But yeah, for right now, his win rate's very good. Scroll through his wins. He's in one above all here for these last 2 games. He just hit it, I guess, because he's eternity here, and he is Jeff. I mean, he's Jeff in every one of these games, no questions asked. 6 finals. He doesn't MVP all that often on Jeff. I mean, 3 losses in a row. He's farming here. He doesn't seem like he MVPs all that often on I mean, he does, but you know, for Jeff you expect more almost. But yeah, in one above all lobby, 5 finals, decent healing. It looks like he's given a 3rd healer in these games, 3rd support, which is good. That P2MG guy's an absolute freak. I know. He was throwing our games the other day. I remember it. Jeff every game. I mean, look, 3 supports. I mean, that could be the thing too, where he gets 3 supports and they don't always get 3 supports. So like, obviously they don't have a Jeff, so it doesn't matter, but a 3 support Jeff comp is pretty good. Let's see if he does anything different from a normal Jeff. That's kind of what I'm interested in seeing because this character blows, dude. He's up against the other Jeff here. Somehow Jeffs are getting up there, so it's clearly just cope from me. It's obvious cope from me. It has to be, because I have to be bad at the game because these guys are a higher rank and they're playing a character I think is a total throw. And I'll probably stand by it that I think it's a total throw. Oh my god, is he just DPS Jeff here? Immediately hits the break off to the right. DPS Jeff in 2025. Even the good ones feel like a throw sometimes, but you're right, Chark. Even for every good one, there's a 1,000 bad ones. God, he is such a nuisance. Sits to wait for max swim. Is that what that is? I mean, his livability, his survivability really does seem like it could be that good. Even now, which is crazy to think about. Oh my God. Oh, Iron Fist holding. Okay, got you. Just wait for cooldowns. That's understandable. Yeah, I mean, dude, this guy is just backline the entire game, healing his team from behind, and then just DPSing as much as possible. It's just a nuisance. It's like a good Penny player who's in your backline. Like, what can you do about a good Penny player? What up, Noah? What's good? Yeah, what can you do about a good Penny player that's here? Not much. Unless you have, like, a full person focusing them. It's still not easy.
I'm ready to put on a show.
Okay. I mean, he got the wolf, but is just displacing the wolf? Because I mean, his team is winning the fight, right? Yeah, I mean, his team is slamming. Meanwhile, they're down a Jeff and Wolverine, like both of them taking him out of the fight. Is that even like, I don't even know if that's like that valuable. I mean, it is, because they're down a DPS, but the other team's triple support, so I guess they're not going to be able to kill much, or maybe they weren't triple support. I don't know. I mean, he is so annoying, bro. Pushing this as like someone who isn't like Wanda. Oh my God, he's just getting solo ulted. Valid. The most valid solo ult we've ever seen in the history of Rivals. He is so annoying in the backline. You're impressed that I managed the swim cooldown? Yeah, I mean, I need things from you. Need to say stuff like that because I don't know anything about Jeff. I've literally have no time on him at all. And his team is literally winning without him. Okay, one of the things I do say kind of often is if you win with a Jeff, or if you win, even you could even argue with a Rocket right now. If you are winning with a Jeff, your team might just be better than their team. I don't know how many people were here for their team there. I'm not even going to go check. I don't really care. But every single time he has made a play where he eats the Wolverine so far, and then he is running back from spawn, his team is winning the fight without him. Like, I don't know how much value you are truly giving eating a Wolverine off the fight. Obviously, Wolverine's a really good character. How much value are you getting eating the Wolverine off the fight and then bringing him to your spawn and then fighting him? Because now you're down a player, they're down a player, both basically DPS, because the way he's playing Jeff is basically DPS. So that means his team's winning the 5v5, because I can see a lot of situations where he pulls one DPS and brings him back to spawn, and then his team loses that fight. Because it's not like you're kind of just down 2 DPS. I know Jeff's a support, but he's not playing him very much like a support. Like, he's basically DPS Jeffing and the other team loses their wolf. So I feel like, yeah, no, I'm sure he goes for more than one person, but like in that situation, like his team could lose the fight and then they're probably blaming him. Maybe you should be spitting out the wolf and joining the team. Maybe you should be spitting out the wolf and joining the team, unless he's killing the wolf. But I guess, like, I think there's times when you, like, dude, to be honest, the other team might even get more value. No, he should win that 1v1 every time, and he didn't even, I mean, they just both lived. I almost feel like taking himself out of the game in the neutral is, with the way he plays and how good he is at DPS Jeff, or like backline Jeff with 3 supports, is giving the other team more value, because he's so annoying in the backline and he's taking up so much space and conscious of the supports that, like, him being alive in the backline might be more beneficial to his team than taking a Wolverine off and just fighting a 1v1. I'm just not a believer yet, man. I'm not a believer. I do think this would be incredibly obnoxious. Okay. I'm loving when he goes down from that, trying to flank. I'm loving when they get him. I'm in a, you know, I'm very anti-Jeff. So every time he gets focused and killed, I'm like rooting for that almost. Because like we said, for every good Jeff, there's 100, maybe 500, 1,000 bad ones. Can't believe this can still work in 3-1. Dude, he lives very well. Like, he's very good at surviving. I don't know if this is like normal for Jeffs. Strange old, strange old. Good ult to the Jeff for fun. Are we gonna ult here? Looks like you might. In the Luna ult. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm not even gonna say anything. You know if Jeff was like 100 times. Oh, I know. He was like this, but infinitely better. And he was a hard carry character. Like, you could win your team games by being a good DPS Jeff alone. He's a backline nuisance that has potential to kill people and heal himself. His healing is satisfying, I will say. Armed and dangerous. Just fighting the backline. He does more damage than most characters with his normal spit, dude. The amount of characters that can't do any damage that are dive to that bubble is kind of crazy. Punisher up, Jeff hold in, just absolutely destroys Bucky. No one's gonna contest him up here, and even if they do, they probably can't kill him. Punisher's contesting him. Can Punisher kill him? Not looking good. You can see how he's such high accuracy. You literally spit. Yeah, I'm guessing if any part of you it hits them, you get like good accuracy. Yeah, they're both pretty high accuracy. The other dude, technically the higher rated Jeff is the other guy. He's just lower ranked right now. Maybe I should have watched him, but I don't really want. I don't know. I mean, they're both really good. They're both really good Jeffs. They both have good win rates, I'm sure. But I'd like to watch him specifically when he is playing as like a duo support, like winning a game as like 2 supports. I want to be impressed. I mean, this Bucky is trying so hard to kill him. Let's go. Big time. He's kind of throwing a little bit here. I mean, I guess the Bucky's far away, but like, he's going to get up to the team, and they should lose this fight. Dude, does Jeff just get back that quickly? Defense might be better to watch Jeff, because flanking on defense is not as valuable as offense. Yeah, his team's losing this fight.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
He just took damage from a door shutting or something. This Bucky, I fear, is just wasting his own time. I mean, he's stalling cart. And he's dead. He'll get back quick. I guess that's value, because by the time this team gets up and fights his team, he'll pretty much be back, and his team has 2 supports, so they should be able to live down a player for a minute. And Jeff's already back, basically, and his team's dying. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Hot Mantis ult. Screw it. Punisher, your Punisher is literally walking through the Moon Knight ult as if he's invincible. This cloak has to die. Yeah, if you're on the right characters, I don't think Jeff's that bad. Okay, the other team's kind of tossing here a little bit. Does he ult? Not here. No way. I don't like tracking Jeff, bro. I'm not gonna lie. There's characters I do not enjoy fighting Jeff on it at all. At all. He's trying to diff this Jeff here. That's all this is. Dude, his left click does way more damage than I thought it did. Am I wrong? Oh my god, I got Luna. And he's dead. Nah, man, you just can't convince me he's not getting, like, the amount of time he's done that like 4 times this game, where he's like in the back and just dies. But luckily for him, right now, there's another Jeff on the field that is also probably doing just about nothing. because that's what this guy does. Like, imagine if he's just like capped there with an ult.
I'm ready to put on a show.
This is the one character I just don't agree with people playing. I hope this guy changes my mind by the end of like the next game. I want to watch him in a 2 support comp really bad. His team ulted, other team just doesn't ult. Freebie. The other Jeff is like healing. Has 20,000 healing. And about the same amount of damage, but obviously he's not creating that like backline space. This Jeff, Sigma mode, is just has half the healing, has an extra death, half the healing, extra death, some more kills. He's just playing more of a DPS play style. The other Jeff might actually be just support backline, trying to get like good ults. I don't know. This is a good matchup too, because these two Jeffs are 2 and 3, are number 2 and 3 best Jeffs in the world right now. So somehow I don't really know what goes into that.
Us against the world.
Okay, we Mantis ulted to counter, and Mag ults. Mag gets 2. Somehow ults their Jeff and Bucky. Just uncontested back here. Their team already won the fight. It makes sense why he's uncontested. Yeah, I think that's true. I mean, you either play a bit of a DPS role like this. I didn't even know people really did this anymore. I could see him ulting here. You're right though. If you support, your supports lose their ult charge, and if you don't support, their Bucky just wasted ult. So this is ridiculous value. He's not even gonna ult anyone. He just wants to survive, I guess, because he would have died if he ulted. Their Bucky wasted ult on Jeff and missed because he ulted. That was good. Yeah. So I guess he's just playing more like don't steal my team's ult charge, and the other Jeff is kind of stealing the other team's ult charge a little bit. Oh my god, he stood still for 1 second. Oh no. We're in a bit of a pickle, but it's okay. His team is slamming. I think his team is just better, and he's distracting more. He's doing more in the backline while simultaneously having a better team. Like, their Iron Fist is doing really well. Their Mag's hitting great ults. He is on, I mean, he's annoying. I would be, yeah, the rage bait is the value. You're not wrong. He is a, okay, so his Loki died. Does he just support now? Damn, this Bucky is on his head. John Raider is on his head permanently. This cat watching him is like rage baiting me a little bit. Oh my god, that was insane. Does he pop ult here? His supports do not have ult. Or his Loki does, but he's dead. That was a pretty good ult. Just safe ult. Got their Mag. Runs away. Mag's gone for at least like 6 seconds. Oh, me when I lie, and Mag's already back. And then you've just won the game off a C9.
How fired up are we are in?
I sort of just witnessed a team diff. And I was expecting like insane Jeff plays. There was value there though, don't get me wrong, because he took a tank off point, and that their only tank, which causes them to not have as much space, and they can't walk up and stay on point. So getting Mag was huge because they have to walk up into damage without a tank. So that was the best play I think he made the entire game, because people don't want to give you 3 supports, but it seems like in this rank almost every game he has 3 supports. This game he does not. The other team does not have a Jeff, and he wins. This is perfect. This is the perfect game. He was cooking too. Decent heals compared to his, Luna. Good damage. 12 finals is crazy. His Luna got 8 finals, so this team was just, this might just be like a hard diff. I have a feeling Raylene started off on Adam because that's what she does, I think, and the heals were not as good, so it could have been that. Cloudslike, Selena, Fortnite win. Whenever I do my subathon, I'd be down to play, or because I want to get on and play again soon. We'll see. I'm down to play whenever, Lena. I just have to update the game. Gotta update the game. I'm just listening to a little bit of the Strokes now. We're like, can you guys believe that I live in Texas and their concert is in Texas and it's only 10 hours away? It's only 10 hours away in the same state. Unfreaking believable. That's crazy. It's insane. The European mind could never comprehend. All right, let's watch Jeff here and get upset. Let's watch Jeff and get really mad. So again, I wanted to specifically watch a game where, because this is the number 1 or number 3, but like basically number 1 Jeff. I wanted to watch a game where this dude has one support next to him, which is big, because when they have 3, I think that's a little bit different. Like, because you're not always gonna get 3 supports, and I think Jeff's a throw. After watching that last game, I still sort of think Jeff's a throw, even though I think he was the better Jeff player last game, just last game, because he was actually giving issue to the other team, and the other Jeff wasn't, who's actually technically a higher ranked, the P2MG guy. So this game, again, Raylene seems really nice. I've played with her before. She is like an insta-lock Adam. She's a Lord Adam. She's good at Adam. She has like good Adam tech. I wish she was playing a normal support here. I know she ends up swapping to Loki, so I'm down to still watch this, because at least I would like to see the fight where it's like 2 DPS or 2 support ults versus 1 support ult on the Jeff's team. Let's just watch either way and see what this guy's doing. What did I just do? We good now? Nope. All right, let's watch. See how this goes. The other team has Iron Man, Cap. Cap could be annoying. The other team has Cap, Venom. So they're going to be diving. Iron Man poking. And his team has a decent anti-dive with Hulk as well. Punisher. Okay, I mean, we'll see. Decent. Let's see if Punisher just sits on the back line. I imagine Cap and Venom aren't going to be getting almost any value against a Luna and Jeff that are just healing each other. He's probably not going to flank in all of this game either, because even though I know that's his play style when he gets a 3rd support, I don't think he's going to flank much with 2 supports. That would be a bit ludicrous.
I was worried.
Not the rapper. You hiked that? Oh my god. Jesus. He is. No, Flank Jeff is still good if you play him. Luda. I hate this guy. I still hate this guy. I feel like I'm watching a throw right as we speak. Lucky for him, again, the other team is still on the head of him. So he's actually looking a little bit better than he would if they weren't on him. He's ult early. I imagine this is the earliest he's going to get ult, and this is a good map for Jeff. Yep. Clark him. Both supports down. Ult gives him a bubble too. Great. Wait. Was that mag bubble? What just happened? Am I looking at the wrong team? It was Hulk. I'm looking at the wrong team. Insane value. Both supports off the map. Good ult. He got that way before anyone on his team had ult. Or the other team had ult, basically. That was good. If the other team has a normal support, like a Cloak or a Loki, does he get both? Does he get anyone? Maybe not. Loki can TP out. Cloak can cloak the ult. I don't know if he gets a kill there, but it's fine. I'm waiting for the swap desperately. Desperately waiting for the swap. A team in One Above All or Eternity has just placed the single worst portal maybe in the history of time directly on the cart. I'm surprised they can even get out of that. I guess it's fine. But usually those are pretty bad. Luna is ulted. The other team, okay, we're up. Great Wolf ult. Damage boosted Wolf ult. Adam ult. Value, but no value at all. Like, if the other team doesn't have it's crazy watching supports who don't have support ults, and I know it's like kind of cope because they can work and you can win, but we're just watching throws. We're watching constant throws. Like, having Adam ult there is good if your entire team doesn't die and you can have people on point, but also having Adam ult there means you're, 1, sort of hiding before you pop your ult. 2, you don't have a support ult for your team, which would have saved your entire team on point from the Wolf ult, potentially. I don't know if you would have lived if they damage boosted. I don't even know if they did. I wasn't really fully paying attention. I just saw Wolf get a bunch and figured it was damage boosted. Feels like a waste. Ooh. Can't remember when he's not there. They're basically on one healer. Yeah, I don't think this Jeff is going to flank at all. Like, because he has 1 support next to him. The other team is staying on Adam. We're just staying Adam. We don't care. Oh, yeah, there will be... Oh, during ult, yeah. During ult, you just get your teammates killed. And yes, there will be outliers to where playing non-meta characters is fine. I think there's a difference between non-meta and like throwing characters, and I think this character is almost automatically a throw unless you're a third support and you're DPSing like he was doing last game. But in a 2 support comp, I do think Jeff is like throwing. But luckily for him, again, they have a non-swapping Adam. Can Jeff even get hit by that in his underwater form? I don't even know. Good grab from the wolf. Emma overextended like crazy. Can I get hit? Can I be CC'd? Got you. I definitely like, tried to grab him out of that. No Ultron ult to kill Jeff. They're not saving it for him.
I am ready to put on
Adam, my brother, you are cooked.
Time to get it in gear,
Let's see if we say Adam. No, Jeff's speed boost is like the best ability. I wonder if he's like typing, like trash talking. We're still on Adam. We almost have ult. That's why we have to stay. No choice.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking like a diff of doom here. I'm playing devil advocate, but I hate rockets and would be perma-hating. Oh, dude, I also am not a huge fan of rocket right now, like as a support compared to other supports. But also, I still think he's like, I think a good Jeff or a great Jeff is better than most rocket players, because most rocket players are good. But I would think on average, just having a bad player on Jeff or a bad player on rocket, I'm taking rocket pretty much all day, every day. The only thing that's better about rocket or Jeff over rocket is like his heals and ability to heal his other support when they're like getting dove or something. But the average players don't even heal their own supports. I'm talking about the average players. I'm not talking about the best of the best. The best of the best can make Jeff work because they can heal their supports. He almost is older. Oh, Adam. Oh, tech. Wait a minute. Have we just witnessed tech? I mean, Wolf, you're not getting anything done here. I mean, I knew right when he started his res it wasn't going to eat him, but... Okay, I'm not loving the sitting back line here. I know he's kind of healing there a little bit, but I'm not loving the sitting back line here while you have one support. Your team has just killed their Iron Man while down a player. Your Luna's 1 HP perma. Your team is winning the fight without you. He really doesn't climb walls that much. He's a very grounded Jeff. Very grounded Jeffrey. Is he an ult? Bro, if he gets away with this, he's getting away with it. Kinda. Their Adam is just res. Force their support ult out. Adam diff there. Yeah.
Only 60 seconds left.
Like, this is not, I'm sorry, bro. Like, he's fine, right? He's playing okay. This is not what I want to watch. I want to watch 2 supports versing him.
3.
Okay, here we go. On offense, Raylene has swapped to Loki. Now we're down a support ult on defense. Let's watch and see how he plays this. That's all I want to see. I know they don't have They basically didn't have two full, like, proper ones. Now they have two proper ones. Let's see how Sigma mode plays this now. Any differences? His team's on like the exact same comp because they just did pretty well. The other team has swapped Cap. I swapped Cap a while ago. The other team's on Emma, Venom. Venom shouldn't get like almost any value against this comp who's also playing Emma and Punisher and Wolverine. I'm surprised they're even on Venom. Like, I feel like that's like kind of a throw pick here. But he is Tom Brady, so you never know. Might get some insane value. Jeff supporting, of course, like I said. 2 supports, has to heal. That's a cool thing about Jeff. I mean, you get decent heals to the front line while getting dope, I guess. Screw it. I'm a little afraid for when he ults, because that's usually where I feel like most Jeffs throw. I mean, Luna's free licks almost every time. This is such a good map for him too. Like, if you were to play Jeff, this would be like a... This would be one of the ones. One of the only ones. See, he gets their Luna there. And honestly, he's probably gonna build ult before the support ults happen. But I don't know. I'm thinking he gets the ult there. He doesn't have like a mag bubble him. He has a Hulk to bubble him. He doesn't even get bubble. It doesn't even matter. Now their Luna Loki have ult. So what could happen here, what probably will happen or should happen, is they're gonna use both support ults and win. But we'll see. I mean, who knows?
Your powers are mine.
I am ready to put on a show.
They use Luna ult. We have to kite this like desperately. He's Venom ult, Punisher ult, Jeff dead. We had to pop our one Luna ult. They still have Luna ult. That was their Loki. They still have Luna if they need. This team is like slowly but surely dying or getting backed up here. A good amount of them live though. I wonder if they swap Strange. Yeah, they did. Luna TP. And they have Luna ult. I mean, if Jeff can get old here, which he might, that would be huge. I don't think they're gonna... Wow, dude. I mean... We've done it. We've done it. I never know how to feel, bro. Because, like, they want to fight. Should I say he's getting carried? Like, he came back and died, then he gets in and ends up healing his team. Obviously, any of that could happen on anyone, but, like, with the amount of kill ults they have, like, on their team, just having a Star-Lord, we don't have anything to directly counter Star-Lord because we don't have Emma. Actually, we do have Emma normally. I don't know. Tough to say. Jeff gameplay. I feel like he's, like having another support ult would just be insanely valuable. Like, what? You get a tiny bit of value there from taking their Luna off the map, so they have to slow down. And to be honest, maybe that ult he had might have saved them in hindsight, like from getting this point because they got so close and their Luna was off the map for a second. So maybe they would have got it had he done that any later. But we just didn't have a support ult to win. But we got a good portal, good, well-timed portal. Well, his teammates stayed alive really well after he died. Like when he got back to them, like 4 of them were still alive and we had a portal coming and we won. So that's whatever. I mean, whatever. Jeff gameplay, you know? We have ult again. Their supports are not that close. Their Loki's getting there. Our Luna's about to have ult. Great pull. They're stacking the Star-Lord. I like that. Absolutely biffed it. Wait, what? Am I tweaking? Did she TP back into that or something? Clone? Clones count? What do you mean clones count? I thought I had bad time. I thought because I saw Loki die at that exact time that he killed the Loki and it just like didn't show up. But okay, I don't. What's the point of even throwing the Loki clone off just in case? I guess. Even though it didn't show up, so he should have known it was a clone, maybe, unless that's not. I don't know. Brain dip. I mean, I knew he ate a clone. Nothing showed up as if he ate anything, and he still threw it off the map. Like, I don't understand. That felt a little strange. Could be a dementia thing, though. Who knows? Get into that age for sure. Our Luna's not close to ult. We just used our Jeff ult and got absolutely nothing. Like, imagine if we had an ult here to be used. I'll tell you what, the survivability's there. Oh my god, he was totally about to pop ult. He farmed that ult so quick. Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense. You stay underground, so I guess he doesn't get just jumped. I get you. I get you. I get you. Tell you what, chat. I'll tell you what. I don't know how he wins this many games. I'm not convinced. I think I know what he went for there. He went for like the far ult that the other team won't be able to hear. And he tried to like sneak it, but the rock caught him. You saw the TikTok play? Yeah, he saw the TikTok play. I'm not convinced that this character is not throwing still. I almost don't care how many games he wins with this guy. And I'm sure he's making right decisions a majority of time. So he's still ranking up or whatever. But I'm not entirely convinced. You lose to them? No. I just want to watch. I actually have lost with the Jeff we watched last game, who's the number 2 ranked Jeff, P2MG, multiple times. And avoid him and then beat him. And now he's the number 2 ranked Jeff. I don't know how that works. I just want to watch a good Jeff. He's like a great Jeff player. Statistically, one of the best. I like how his team stacks for Star-Lord ult. Like, I like that they're, like, playing together. Not really working here, but... just because there's a couple dead already. This kind of Jeff, better on Domination map. Yeah, I mean, maybe he just gets a majority of his wins. It seemed like when we were scrolling through his wins, or, like, a majority of his wins, he was having 3 supports. Like, he was the 3rd support, potentially DPSing type of Jeff. Which definitely I would say gets value, because a character that's in your backline that's constantly doing damage to you is really annoying, and even the best players in the game don't always know how to deal with that. He's very weak back here. Does he not have his like self-healing? Oh, sorry. That's it. It's a little scary back here. We had our ult done too. I don't know if we needed all that, but we're keeping our Luna alive. We're not. And you get the 6 men. I'm just not convinced. You get an ult there. Your team might get a portal back. You know, you get a good ult. Your team might get a portal back. If you have like a cloak ult, or like a low-key Luna ult, or like a invis ult maybe. And I don't even like invis right now. Like our last like 3 ults have been entirely useless. So this I feel bad, because if I post this on YouTube and this guy somehow sees it, because I'll put his name in it, I feel like he's gonna think I'm hating, and I'm not hating on him, because I'm sure he's a great player and he's a higher rank than me. Whatever. I can't. This character is like, just the nature of his kit as a 2nd support is throwing. He's had 3 ults in a row that could have been replaced with support ults. At least 2 of them, depending on how fast you gain ult, could have been support ults to save this team. And he has yet to have an ult. Like, if he has an ult there, he doesn't have to. He could just save his team. He could just ult forward and save his team. But he has Jeff ult, so he's like, I gotta keep everyone alive. I don't know. Yeah, he's kind of like you're down half a player a little bit. I do think just looking and watching the game, it seems like his team is just better than the other team. Just a little bit. Like, he'll be dead and they'll get a bunch of kills. That's discussion because some characters need to be enabled by other conditions. Widow, for example, needs Mantis, which could lead to third heal. Widow, a lot of the time, Widow can definitely be helped by Mantis. A lot of them will tell you they don't need it, but yeah, it would definitely. There's characters that need your team to swap. It's like when people would play Adam, when people would play Mantis, Mantis is a character like that as well. Maybe not as much anymore, but she was. When people play potentially Widow, when the other team plays Black Panther, that's why those characters get banned, because they're broken. Like Jeff is a character that your team has to kind of swap around to win. Or the other team has to be worse. Or just playing worse. Or have worse comp. That's hilarious.
That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Yeah. Wanda needs someone to bubble ult. Yeah, I mean, Wanda, I guess could get away with it. Not as bad, but yeah, I mean, definitely could be bad. I don't like how the noises are like backwards, but it's okay.
I'm ready to put on a show. Nice deep freeze. Hits the ground finale.
If you want off the field, just
Only 60 seconds left.
hostile forces incoming. That's the boost I need.
Yeah, Ultron as well. A lot of characters that do that. Any support that doesn't have a support ult that's like really good, is not always worth. They start a little or cap ults to keep us up. Lovely. Jeff ult supports. Bang. Both supports. Spits out his teammate. Bang. Cooked. Loki dies, and I was wondering if Loki was gonna be able to survive by expanding F, but here's a question: why is there more hate for Jeffs than Ultrons? I think because people with Ultron sort of know that you need a third support and they're willing. With Jeff, for some reason, maybe this guy's in higher rank and he gets 3 supports a lot, but it feels like people aren't always down to give Jeff a third support. Maybe it's more the rank I'm in. Maybe it's like Celestial, High Celestial, whatever. People just don't want to give Jeff the third support because Jeff's heals are really good. Maybe they think Ultron is like worse than... My first thought was kind of what Igris just said. I think Ultron has more of a team, like, he can heal. I don't know. Ultron has more of a team ult, kind of. Like, Jeff's ult's somehow worse than Ultron's ult. You could kill with Ultron ult if you time it right. You can save your team with Ultron ult if you time it right. I don't know. I do feel like with Ultron, though, you almost... When someone hovers Ultron, you always have 3 supports. How rare... It's very rare you see an Ultron on your team with the other team and that team doesn't have 3 supports. I feel like with Jeff, it's a lot. It's very different. A lot of people see Jeff and they're like, that's a support just that doesn't have a support ult. Like a proper support without a support ult. So they let Jeff play without a third. I think the mindset is different. Yeah, we won. I mean, I don't know. I feel like he... Like, I don't know. Am I crazy? Let's compare it to the other supports. He had as many heals, almost the same exact amount of heals, a tiny bit more than someone who played Adam the entire game. Or for an entire half. 10 finals is huge. But his Luna ended the game, I want to say, with 8 finals. So it's not over yet. Luna's still getting finals. Like, I want to say we're not... Yeah, I mean, look. So here's the end of the game, the proper end of the game. He has a lot of finals, and I guess that's what makes it viable-ish. I just think the other team threw harder than he won, you know, if that makes sense. Like I don't know, bro. I feel like obviously there's a method and these people are playing well to some extent, but it is very clear to me still. He had how many ults that were just useless? He had a couple that were good. Don't get me wrong. His ult can be good. It can get value. But if you're in double support, you're just taking up time. Like this game could have been over even sooner. It feels like when a Jeff wins, like a game like this, that the game could have been ended sooner without Jeff. This might be a really good game to watch. And the reason we're watching it is because the other team has 2 real supports that played support the entire game, right? This team, this Ultron only has 2,500 healing, which means they weren't on it probably till the very end. And he has 1 support next to him. He has good finals, but they still lose. And let's see why that is. I don't love that we have a Spidey. Like, that could be the answer in the first place. We had 2 Spideys, kind of. But this could be a game to watch, and then I'm going to play, okay? How about that? We'll play after this. Watch our Jeff, our king, our Lord and Savior. Sweet, sweet Jeff, my prince. He's probably not going to play much DPS. Maybe in certain points. This is our first domination game, too. We'll see. Maybe more value in Dom. I do want to see a loss, though, because he doesn't win every game, you know? He wins a good bit. But I would like to see a loss.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Healing, healing, healing. No big deal. Team slam. Not much he could have really done there differently. Could just be a team diff. Is he trying to, like, bait them? Like, this to me feels a little weird because now his team's gonna walk up and be down to support. So I feel like, yeah, I mean, I guess they're getting damaged less because the Punisher's turning looking at him. This here feels to me like a flank Loki when you have 2 supports. So your team's walking up into the majority of their team and Punisher's coming. But your team is walking up into the majority of their team, taking damage with 1 support. Luna's already clapping. I mean, that dude just got his ankles broken badly. I think what he's doing here is totally fine as a 3rd support. Honestly, with where his team is now, it's fine too. But if this team were to have taken the fight up a bit, like where the storm is right here, like if blue team were to have taken the fight right here, this would have been a problem spot for Jeff. He would have had to fully reposition.
Armed and dangerous.
Probably nothing hurts in the ult, but I respect it.
Control lost.
Bucky wasted ult on him and got slammed.
Time to celebrate.
Probably typed to him. Probably said sit. I like this angle even as a second, pulling a lot of aggro. Skip letting team die. Imagine if Punisher and the other guy just ignored him though. And imagine if the other team just stepped up. I don't mind it as a second late into the fight. I mind it as a second support early as he did it. They still won. It's fine. He did pull a lot of attention. I mean, this Punisher's getting slammed. I feel like he dies with his turret down and stayed in there. Okay. He's looking for an ult here. Like you're throwing, kind of like you're kind of throwing. Yeah, exactly. It's good when it works, and when it doesn't work, you're throwing. Like you're not playing well enough. Yes, I mean, you're right. That's exactly what it is. If it works, you look like a beast. If he's in that room and Punisher's on him and Bucky's on him and they're killing their backline or they're getting kills and his team's winning on point, you're chilling. The second you lose there, this team's going, why are you on Jeff in their backline? We're down a support. Your team has just been taken out with less heals. Like, let's watch what just happened on point there. Is he gonna just rage bait this Punisher or something? Like, let's see what just happened from his Luna's POV. I mean, they might have thrown. Already used their clap trying to heal the Jeff. That's just, I mean, tragic. I guess just straight up. I mean, their storm just got blown up badly, but also just like not enough heals on it. Luna missed her freeze. No heals to be seen. Dove by a Cap. Even if she hits that freeze, if Cap gets unfrozen or when he gets unfrozen, there's a really good chance she's dead anyway because they have a Cap diving your Luna with no help whatsoever. Storm might have lived with the second support, but instead our Jeff is having a fun time in there with Punisher. But the tanks have walked on point basically by themselves and killed your Storm because they have one support and they're focusing her, and then you have just lost your Luna because you're DPSing. And now your team has lost the fight. Feels foolish. Feels foolish across the board. I don't... What are we doing here, man? Are we really just like rage baiting the Punisher? As a third support, I think this is great. As a second support, you are throwing. Are we ulting? Is he gonna ult from back here? Like he's definitely waiting for his team to come up and he's gonna ult. Does his team die before he even gets this off? We lost this Spidey. Very good ult. I mean, that's one of those ult plays, you know, the Jeff tech where the team can't hear. Again, good ult, right? If there's a world where that ult does not get anyone with a cloak on their team, there's a world where that ult does not get the mag and he mag ults you because he has bubble. Like there's a world where that ult is a throw because your team is walking up down a support and they could just die. Like it ended up being a really good ult, and I'm trying to give props here, like credit where it's due, like good ult, but I feel like we're throwing. If this is on triple support, it's very valid. That's exactly what I'm saying. If you're on triple support, I think that's a great play. I think the way he's in their backline is devious. But if your team gives you two supports and you're backlining Jeff, you're throwing. And if your team gives you two supports and you are frontlining Jeff, you're throwing just a little less hard, I think. I think that's what it is, right? I don't know. Like, I think he's a good player. He just is... the character is just like not that good. It's just a bad character, and he wins. When he wins games, he has a good team, and I'm sure he's doing fine. He does fine every game, but when he loses games, his team can't hang with, or when he loses a game like this, like his team doesn't have 3 supports and they can't hang. Would you be mad with him on your team? Yeah, probably. If he did, if we were losing and he was backline like he just did in a 2 support comp, I would be pretty upset. But I'm sure he gets value, and I've had Jeffs on my team that are nice people, and they play well, and your team is winning the entire time. Yeah, I still avoid them at the end sometimes, but they're good. Like, they can be good. Let's check the comp going into round 2. We are frontline. Our team is still on. We have 2 tanks, Spidey, Bucky. They have 2 tanks, Cap, Mag. They have 2 normal supports still. We're about to have 2 support ults, and they're about to have 1 support ult. They're Luna. See what happens here. I'm guessing, could be wrong, but I'm guessing their team said, hey, can you play on with our team? You know? Like, hey, can you play with us? He played backline, his team won the fight. His team won the fight in the neutral, mind you. Like, not necessarily the neutral because we use ults, but there weren't support ults being used yet. Like, he has his ult, his cloak is about to have ult as well. The other team is about to have 1. They have an ult, they might have 2 soon. Yeah, this is a very different Jeff than before. Yes, Matt, and a lot of characters, like Jeff has to, a lot of people don't adapt. They just play Jeff, no matter what. Let's see how this goes. We're about to have every support ult in the game here. We're healing normally, we're not flanking. This is solid here. We are doing our job keeping the team alive. Now, look at the damage this team is taking. If he were in the backline not healing with the cloak, we'd be dead. I mean, our team would be dead already 5 times. If he were DPSing in the back, his team would just be dead here with the amount of damage done. So we have popped our cloak ult, or no. Yes, we pop cloak ult. They pop Luna ult. They have a cloak ult for after this fight. I heard someone just die, but I didn't see it somehow. Punisher. Their cloak ults, we're gonna ult. We have their Luna and our Thor. Okay, so right now in this situation, I don't know who's exactly alive on point, but in this situation where we have our Thor still for some reason, and their Luna, who we've killed, right now on point, Their team is standing on a support ult. Like, his team is down a Jeff standing on a support ult. Jeff kills Luna. Like in my eyes, you just threw. And like Jeff's will argue with a wall about how they just didn't throw that fight because they got the other support. But like your team, when you make that ult, because this is the ult that Jeffs do all the time. He actually did it in a different way than what you normally see happen. Normally you see a lot of times the Jeff ult, the cloak ult, and they will grab the cloak. Right? Like right now, our Luna ult just ran out. Our cloak ult just ran out. Their Luna ult ran out. They cloak ult. We should have another support ult. If we had another support ult here, we'd be on the ult and we'd be all living. Just the match would be great. A lot of times Jeff will eat the cloak. This time Jeff eats the Luna. If he were to have gotten like 3, maybe it would have been valuable. Mag tries to kill him as well. He gets bubbled, so he lives, which is a good bubble. But unfortunately, again, he gets the Luna. Luna's off point. Guess what? Your entire team is now down a support. Your other support cannot get heals. They're on cloak. So your support is just standing in their support ult or just outside of it, probably getting dove with no help. Dove by, keep in mind, dove by a Cap, probably shot at by Iron Man Bucky. Like, your team is getting slammed on point. Like, let's watch the cloak's perspective here. Let's watch our cloak's perspective here when Jeff ults. How about that? I think that'll be funny. Because this is like a good lesson for Jeff players who think they're getting value eating a support during a cloak ult. So here, let's see. I want to see it from right when he ults because we're a little back now. Did I just lose my mouse, my cursor? That's so annoying. Oh. Like, why does that happen, bro? Okay, whatever. We can watch from here. It really doesn't matter. I don't have my cursor. It's fine. So, they ult. We now, as Cloak, have to hide. Because we have to play smart, because if we get dove, we lose. And also, keep in mind, we are down another support. So, 1, you're not getting heals. And 2, your entire team is standing on Cloak ult, taking perma damage, not getting healed. Worst comes to worst, your team backs or you die. But like, next worst thing that could happen is your team backs off point. If Cloak puts her entire ult all over point and you can't stand on point, you're just taking damage with 1 support. So even with their Luna gone, think about the trade. We have taken their Luna. They are down a Luna heal. We are down a Jeff heal. But we're standing on Cloak ult, and our entire team either has to get off Cloak ult or take damage to Cloak ult, and we don't have enough supports, and our support can't heal each other. So now our support's fucking hiding, pretty much. Our whole team's died. Our whole team's dead. I mean, it is insane. That just blows my mind, man. Like, what value are we getting? And that is the classic Jeff ult, where they use their second support ult or first support ult, and Jeff pops ult, and your team dies. And this Jeff, I wonder if they're thinking like, damn, how did we just lose that? Like, I got their Luna. Like, I wonder if that's what he's saying or thinking. Because if it is, that is like a very common experience, I want to say. They win this game, this round. God, I hate that the colors are like red for the players we're watching. It throws me off so bad. I mean, he's not really doing anything wrong here. This is fine. It's good. Keeping his team up as much as they can, even though their team is sort of dying. But now we're back and alive. We're going to win this fight, I guess, it looks like. See, like, in the neutral, Jeff is fine. Like, he is a fine support for the neutral game. The second ults start coming in, like support ults get involved, he is throwing. I mean, you might have a team that makes up for it. And there are characters that are closer to throwing, but still valuable and valid to play. Our Bucky is just ulted for 1 person in a 6v2. All good. Arguably better than neutral beside most. No, yeah, I mean, dude, he's good, bro. He has good heals. He has good mobility. He's currently playing this backline role again while his team is on point with one support right now. Let's watch their cloaks perspective. Let's watch how this pans out first. There, Bucky kills Jeff's team Spidey. We're doing the ult play, so our team is just down a support for... Your team's just down a support, fighting on point in a 5v6 for down a player and a support, which is like the most valuable player. While you pop your ult. Your team, keep in mind, their team also used their... Or no, our team used our cloak ult. And their team also used their cloak ult, right? No, their team has their cloak ult. Our team used our cloak ult. Their team pops their Luna ult for our cloak ult. We Jeff ult. Our cloak ult kept our team alive here.
I'm opening a portal.
The Jeff ult with some ass. He's done it a few times. It just blows my mind how often this dude thinks his... Bro, that fight could have been over a while back too, because their cloak was not getting healed at all, and they weren't... The other team wasn't aware enough to like dive it. And they finally killed it. I wonder if someone swapped support here because he went strange, which is the only time you'll see him swap, maybe ever. Damn, bro, we're down to support, and you're standing in their cloak ult. That feels rough, dude. I can't imagine subjecting my team to that intentionally almost every game. So tired, Jeff. Play's not gonna lie, Mirror. We're all tired. We have Jeff fatigue. It's Jeff fatigue. Is he gonna backline again? Like, why have we just abandoned our play style of playing frontline? Running it? No. I'm still recovering from the half marathon. Okay, we're backline. Their Bucky is demolishing our Spider-Man, by the way.
To put on a show.
Wait, valuable. Not late, but whatever. It sort of bothers me when Jeffs don't spit their teammates out sooner, but maybe it's a timing thing. Plus, he spit out Spidey. And maybe I'm tripping as well. I thought he would do that like low spit so they die pretty much. Their cloak also could have cloaked unless he didn't have cloak. Might have to just take Spidey down there. Or just spit him out sooner. Right here, he takes away a support from them, I guess. And Bucky, which is his value. I don't know. I mean, he's gonna come back from spawn in 3 seconds. Yeah, I mean, taking a Spidey out there would have been worth. He needed to jump off map and spit Spidey out as he's falling off. Yeah, or if he had, maybe he didn't have time. I feel like he would have, but I don't know. Like, this dude is a good player. There's not even a question about it. He's a good player. He knows. He has ideas. He thinks about things clearly, at least to some extent. Okay, but ultimately, again, I think Jeff he's a problem pick. He's a problem pick for your team, and he makes everyone upset for good reason. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Matt. I don't even know if it was like crazy value because I mean, Spidey might have got back fast, but yeah, he's down Jeff. He's down Jeff, and they're down Cloak, and they're down Bucky, and we're down Spidey. I don't know. They Cloak ult. I don't even know what just happened. They use their Cloak ult. Cloak lives. Mag kills the Wolverine or something, or one of the Wolverines jumps off the map. Maybe they kill each other. Healing our cloak here. We have Jeff ult. One of those weird situations where the other team sort of just caps point for free because we have this useless ult. Chat. We have this useless Jeff ult that could be replaced with any other ult. So when they randomly cloak ult, we could ult back. We could survive. But instead, we have Jeff ult, so we can't use it, and they cap for free. Now, they are down a support ult, but they are going to have a support ult right when we have a support ult anyway. Their Luna's going to get it right when our cloak gets it, basically. It's so annoying, Miru. It's literally the most frustrating thing when Jeff's on swap. It really is. And they're getting dove, and they do well to keep each other up. But again, we just a useful ult here would have. Why would you say something so outlandish? Like ult back? Yeah, a useful ult here just keeps us on point, and they don't have 16% now and more. We are still building. We just got our support ult. We ult in. We lose our Bucky just before ult. They don't have their ult yet, so they probably die or just back up. Their Luna's ult. Does she do it? She does. We don't even get the cap because of stall. Our Jeff ults. I'm trying to keep track of this, but looking up and down backwards feels so wrong. We eat our magic and our cloak, and we eat their cloak. Oh my god, we just got saved by Mag. We're throwing the whole game. I mean, we're throwing the whole game. I don't know. This is like the number 3 Jeff in the world. He is like the third best Jeff that I can watch. He's like the only Jeff I can watch the gameplay. Like a support ult just wins your team this fight. I'm staying Jeff. It like is hurting my soul a little bit watching it. This Mag is solid too. I mean, he's saved. I know that Bops guy. He's number 3 out. Maybe he's not putting the bubbles out. He's supposed to be putting the bubbles in front of him before he gets an ult. So right here, we've left our team to attempt to DPS Jeff. We've said, hey, my team's throwing. It's totally not me. I can't believe we're losing this game. We are going to DPS Jeff here and fight their backline while our backline is getting ran down by a cap ult. I think this should work. Do we die anyway because they used Bucky? Or did we use Bucky? We used Bucky. They used Cap, Thor. Does our team die anyway? Probably. Because they used a lot of ults. Even if, but like, regardless, what are we doing? What value are we giving to the team? You just left, like, let's watch that fight. Let's watch that fight from our support's POV, our support duo's POV. Oh, you know what? We have Ultron now because the kid's like fed up with Jeff and he came out on Ultron. He's like, okay, so we actually do have 2 supports here. Maybe that's why the Jeff is like, I'm gonna play Jeff because we have an Ultron. Remember, not the best heals. Over time, you can get decent heals with it, but no one's directly healing Cloak. No one's directly healing the Cloak except for Ultron heals, which just aren't good enough with that much damage. And our team's dead in backline. And our Jeff is doing what he does best, fighting Captain America. Because my team is so bad and we can't win this game, and we're gonna have to. I'm trying to condone his actions because I'm watching a player who's probably better than me. Jeff is like unforgivable. His team is like, dude, this Jeff is throwing. Like, we need a third support. We need an Ultron, or we need something else to heal. Because our Jeff is on the back line sometimes. And okay, so what has just happened here? Our Cloak ults dies to Mag ult. Jeff gets back. Our Ultron ults. We're standing on their Cloak ult, by the way. Our Ultron ults to keep us up. Jeff's on point, he gets ult. I mean, if he were to have killed himself with, did he die? Is that what just happened? Like, because their Thor gets out. If he were to have killed himself with Thor, that might have been worth, because he would have got Thor and Cloak. But even then, I don't know, bro. The support, your whole team stays alive on point. Again, like, it's just, it's like when a Jeff loses, they are the problem, and when a Jeff wins, they are not the solution. Does that make sense? Like, when he loses, it's on him. It's because the ults are just not worth having as a 2 support comp. And when we win, it's because our team is just slamming them with, like, it's not. I know it takes a lot of skill to play Jeff. I know you can be really good at Jeff, and this guy is a good Jeff. Don't get me wrong. But he gets SVP. He gets that SVP dope. Like, I'm carrying. I have more final hits than our DPS. Blah, 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 blah. The amount of fights lost because of, not saying they wouldn't have lost this game anyway, but the amount of fights lost that were because we're backline is crazy. Like, on the enemy team's backline is 2 supports. It's kind of crazy. The amount of fights lost because we're Jeff and not having proper support ults is also crazy. I wish this game didn't make support ults mean as much as they do, but they do. They just do. Yeah, dude, there's Jeffs that can win. Certain maps are better for Jeff. Certain modes are better for Jeff. I mean, I was just guy on Jeff like 400, something like 60 this season, and he has a positive win rate. Like, he wins majority of his games on Jeff. Most of the time, though, it looks he's 6 on the day, something's up. But that's what I'm saying. Like, most of the time, though, it looks like he has 3 supports, which is obviously valid. Like, if you have 3 supports and you're DPS Jeff, you can win. Like, these games, he almost, let's check. 1, 2, I'm checking how many he has 3 supports. 3, 4, and these could be swaps. Some of them could be swaps. 5, no, 6. Oh my god, he's the other Jeff, and he locked him first, probably. The other insta-lock Jeff. 7 out of his 8 wins here, he was triple support. So, like, you have to play around the Jeff. I'm sure the guy's good. No hate to the guy. But I was really hoping I was going to see some stuff that made me, like, a believer. That, like, a great Jeff could be great. And I'm not convinced. I think my understanding of the character before has led me to the same conclusion that I'm in C2 right now. Like, I'm not top 500. I'm not eternity even. My take on Jeff is probably the same as almost everyone's take on Jeff, it feels like, except for Jeff players themselves. But again, we just watched it. A lot of fight losses were because we're flanking here sometimes with 2 support comps, and a lot of fight wins are in the neutral or without support ults down, because the second support ults come into play, they're too strong, and Jeff's is not strong enough. So unless he gets 3-4, it's sort of useless. He was even living a lot of the time and not getting much value, because if you take a support ult, if they support ult for the second time and you don't have a support ult and you ult and you get one of their supports, you could even get both their supports. Your team is standing on their support ult. So if they kill your support, all 4 supports are gone, and they could win because they still have their support ult down if it's Cloak or like something like that, or if a Luna can't be CC'd. Oh, I think, again, to sum it up, like a million times, like I've already done, when you're winning on Jeff, I'm sure there's games where this dude carries, like truly carries, because you have potential with that ult to carry, and you could be backline and you could be carrying in 3 supports. But as a 2 support Jeff, you are throwing. I'm not convinced otherwise. Okay, we can be done with the Jeff witnessing. That was crazy.